Grand Risings chat, how are we all doing today? I'm Card Readings with Jamie and I am back with another live. And the good thing for me today is I have got myself a new phone. Okay, we got myself a new work phone. I needed it. It's the phone that I've got right now likes to die. It does. It really likes to die on me. Honestly, it will just die like that. Okay. So I got a new phone. We got this one. It's the Google Pixel 9a. But it's only a work phone, so it doesn't need to be expensive. You're so glad I'm on before you go out. Lol, how may I help you, my dear? But yeah, we're doing Freebie today, y'all. Okay, I've been out all day and I'm absolutely knackered. I haven't been at a garden show. Okay, I'm absolutely knackered today. After that. Hello, Debs. So yeah, it's free today. We also have my new pendulum. It's a saucer's flying saucer pendulum. Hello, Reza. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the heart me. Buongiorno. Yeah, we got some lovely stuff. How am I? I'm good, thank you. Just tired. Just tired. Thank you for the heart me. So remember, if you'd like to skip the queue, it's 1,000 coins or more if you're on TikTok, or you can send a donation on how much you think I'm worth. The donation goes the same for YouTube as well. How will H feel about the message you just sent him? Let's see. Right. I feel happiness, my darling, and I feel like it is going to take you guys onto a new journey. Okay, I do feel like it is going to bring love towards you as well, my darling. I do think it is going to bring hope. I think it is going to open him up and wake him up as well, my darling. Okay, so it's going to give him a wake-up call. Okay, it's going to make him realise where he went wrong, what he did wrong, and what he can do right this time. Okay, my dear. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. A is coming now to pick up for tonight. What is her energy towards you? Let's see. Oh, I feel like there could be a conversation between the both of you, my darling. I feel like you two could have a combo. I feel like she's going to be a little bit false, so she's going to show a little bit of despair on her face. Okay, my darling. Hello, Namira. So she's going to show a little bit of despair on her face, a little bit of anxiety. Okay, my darling. I feel like that's to see how you will react. Okay, it's to see how you'll react, my darling. It's her testing your emotions, testing you. Okay, seeing what is going on with you. Okay, boo. That's what it is. I left that open because it's freezing. Right, give me 1 sec. Let me just close the door. There you go. I closed the door. But yeah, it's testing to see for a reaction, my darling. Okay, that's what it is. She wants a reaction. Okay, I couldn't finish to hear your reading yesterday. It went private, but later I did. That's all right, my darling. Okay, it will go private at first because YouTube's got that setting on for some reason. I think it's something like 1,000 subscribers yet. I think when I get to 1,000 it will stop and just publish it permanently. Okay, so let's have a look at the lovely donation that someone has just sent me. Thank you so much. So Emma, the fact I know who it is off by heart is mad. Right, give me 1 sec. My PayPal screwed itself over. Give me 1 sec. Emma. I think it's because I saw the notification, so I think that's why I knew. So, Emma, my darling, you have asked, and you shall receive when I can get into it. Thank you for the finger heart. I know something went wrong, you stupid shit. So, Emma, will you hear from your ex Lewis this weekend? Let's have a look. Let's see. I don't see you all this weekend, my darling. I'm seeing that you will next weekend, okay? You will next weekend. Okay, my darling. Next weekend. Michelle, thank you for your donation, my darling. I hope that you are having a swell time or a swell day. So, Michelle, you put Chambers and partners haven't confirmed that you pass the interview to the next stage. Will they call you or should you let it go? I would say that they will call you, my darling, yes. But what I would say for now is just keep going forwards, okay? I wouldn't stay thinking and worrying about it because it's not going to do you any good, okay? So what I would say here is keep going forwards, my darling, and keep hoping, okay? I feel like you will get the job. Do not worry. Okay, my darling. Thank you for blowing a kiss, my dear. Thank you. As you can probably tell, I've been tasting hard liquor today. I went shopping at an event and they had some gin on sale and they had some rum on sale and stuff, and I was taste testing it to see if I wanted to buy it. I did buy the gin in the end, and I've had Pimm's to drink as well. So my throat, well, not my throat, but my voice isn't quite there. May you get a card? Yes, you may, my darling. Let's see. Let's see what cards you get. Thank you, Alicia. I have got it. It's just loading up here. So, for the card, as you got adjudication, my darling, this is whoever asked for the card. With adjudication, what this is suggesting here for you, my darling, is that you need to keep looking at where you're going. You need to keep looking at what's happening and start to make the right judgments. I feel at this moment in time, you're not necessarily looking at everything that is going on. Thus, you are falling behind, okay? So what I would say here is that you need to keep looking forwards and keep making the correct judgments, okay, my darling? I hope that helps. Sammy's energy towards you after today. When will Sammy unblock you? Let's have a look. I feel that Sammy's going to unblock you within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Hello, Elvis, my darling. So I feel 1 to 2 weeks for you, okay, my little sweet. What I'd also say here for you, my darling, is I feel the energy is getting better, okay? I feel when he's at work, he's got a lot of labour going on, so he's out of energy quite a lot from dealing with a lot of people, okay? And what I would say here is that that is going to bring him forwards and that is going to help him out and make him succeed more. At the same time, what I'd also say here, thank you for all the lovely gifts, my darlings. Mwah. At the same time, what I'd also say here, my darling, is that he does see a good fortune coming between the both of you, okay? And there is going to be a good future. So I would not worry with what is going on at the moment, okay, my darling? Jamie is Alexander, still struggling with his son. Let's see. Let's have a look, my darling. I feel that he is, yes. Oh, my voice came back for a second properly then. And then it's gone back. Damn it. Elvis, my darling, of course you can have a card. Elvis. What card is for Elvis? Oh, you got my voice. Sweet. Thank you for the heart, me. What card is for Elvis? Let's have a look. Let's see. What card is for Elvis? Thank you, Alicia. Mwah. What card is for Elvis? What does Elvis need to know? Elvis, my darling, you got the main female. I see a feminine side coming towards you, a feminine person. Okay, so it's not necessarily a female, but it's someone with a feminine touch. Okay, so it could be a gay, it could be a trans. They are coming towards you either way. Someone that is very feminine, someone that's very cutesy. Okay, my darling. They know the shit that they want, basically, and they're coming towards you to ask for the help. Okay. I feel that it's going to be a visit. I feel this could be either at your house or it could be at like a coffee shop. Okay, my darling. Hope that helps. Thank you for the share, my darling. Hi, Jamie. I went out with a man last night. Will it work out with him? His name is Omar. Let's see, my darling. Let's see. Hello, Tia Bia. No, I don't see it is going to work, my darling, at all. I feel that the energy is very off, okay, my darling, and I do not feel that the energy is suited for you, okay? So the answer into your question, my dear, is a no, okay, my sweet? I do hope that helps. Remember, guys, if you'd like professional tarot readings, please do not forget to leave a follow or subscribe if you're on YouTube to me. I am a professional. I do this as my hobby / job, okay? And remember, every donation or gift that you send me really does help out. It also means I get to make my office look a lot better. It also means that we get new cards, but at the same time, we get to have fun. Also, don't forget to go and check my podcast out as well. You can watch it on Spreaker, or you can listen to it on Spotify or any podcasting app. If you want to donate towards it, you may, especially with the podcast, my darling, is you can also send a donation through Spreaker for just $9.99 a month. Okay? It really does help out. Queen, my darling, what is your question? You sent a lovely donation. You did. What is your question? What is Queen's question? Also, just because it's me, and I like calling people out, they haven't blocked me. I'm going to call them out in a minute. They haven't. Sweet. Oh shit, they're live again. Ooh. Hello, my darling, on YouTube. How are you? You sent on Insta? Thank you, my sweet. Thank you, my sweet P. Instagram. There you are. So, when do you see Rue realising what he wants and making the right choices for him? Let's see. My darlings, I see that he'll be realising about 8 weeks. Okay, 8 weeks, my darling, and I see it being very good. Very good realisation, my dear. Okay, very true, very thought out. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel good fortune coming towards you as well. Okay, so I almost dropped my cards there when I was trying to shuffle. I do see very good fortune coming for you as well between him. I see that he's not going to be completely honest straight away, my darling. Not straight away, but he will be honest eventually. Okay, I do hope that helps. Okay, give me one sec, guys. Give me one sec. I forgot to share my live out. Okay, give me 1 second. Thank you for the lovely pics. Thank you. Give me 1 second, Joe. That won't be a sec, Joe. I just have to go into my other account, basically, to get to what I want to. To be able to share my live, I have to go into my other account. Damn it. I can also check if sound quality is good. There we go. Shed it out. So, will G ask you to visit him soon? Straight off the bat, no, not soon. Not soon. Sarah, thank you. Mwah. Not soon. Okay, but you've got poverty and you've got the thief. So we're going to go straight off those two. Okay. You then got thoughts and concerns. And you got great fortune and despair. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. Weird way I'm doing it, I know. So, I feel like he is thinking about you, my darling, but I feel right now it's not the right time for him to come forth. Okay, I feel like there is that bit of a stick there. Okay, what I would say here is things are going to get better. They are going to get easy, but I feel like his thoughts are negative, my darling. Okay, and this is where it's going to get better. Once he stops thinking negatively, he's going to become true to you. Okay, my darling? Hope that makes sense. Casper, hi boo. How are you? Ooh. What agency are you in, Casper? And will your hand heal? Let's see. What have you done to your hand? Casper, what have you done to your hand? Will Casper's hand heal? Of course you can ask a question. I feel that there is going to be a struggle with your hand healing, my darling. I feel that you are going to have to almost go to minor injuries or the doctors to go and get checked out, my darling. I do feel like there is going to be a struggle with it. Okay. Look, you're a young lad. Okay. You're young. I feel you're not going to help yourself out here, and that's the problem. Okay. So what I want you to do is prove me wrong. Okay, you're going to be that good sort of young lad, and you're going to make sure you do everything to make sure, okay? To make sure, okay? But the fifth metacarpal, I'm going to pretend I know what that is. But you're going to do everything in your will, even if that means you can't play football, basketball, or go out on a bike, go out for a run, okay? You can go out for walks, you can still do fitness. Okay, my boo. But watch what you're actually doing and it will heal. If you don't heed my warning, you will end up in minor injuries again. You will end up at the doctor's. Okay, and you'll probably end up with an operation trying to mend it. Okay, my darling. So heed my warning there. Okay. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. Give me one sec, y'all. I forgot to go back to my other account. No. It's just loading. I'm going to have to close the app and open it up again. Hi, when the time comes, will his dying wishes be carried? Oh, Jesus, my darling, my darling, my darling. Keep happy, keep light. Jesus, don't go dark like that, my dear. What about playing darts? Is it your left hand or your right hand, my darling? Whichever hand it is, play with the opposite. Okay, and you'll be fine. Just don't do anything where it's so physical. Okay, don't do anything where it's so physical that it's gonna damage it even more. So if you play football, you get knocked over, well, it breaks again. Play basketball, gets bent back, breaks again, or breaks another ligament. So it's almost like do anything that isn't. So if you broke your left carpal, so play with your right. Okay, and you'll be fine. Okay, boo. Faye, thank you, my darling. Mwah! Thank you for the winning Wednesday. Sorry, I've just had 2 major gifts. Thank you. My God. You can only throw with your left. Honey, learn with your right. Learn with your right. This is an opportunity to learn. Okay, my sweetie. This is an opportunity. I am just going to check my PayPal. It's just the name of the gift it is. One sec, guys. My account hasn't changed. Why? There you go. So, give me one sec, guys. I gotta go into my Gmail because my PayPal just doesn't want to load anything. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So, let's reload that. There. So, Paige, my darling, my dearest darling, thank you for, holy shit, thank you for the £30 donation, my sweetie. Thank you so much. That means an awful lot. Thank you. So I have seen that you have sent an awfully long message, my darling. So I'm going to go silent for about a minute or two. Faye, thank you, my darling. Mwah. So I'm going to go silent for about a minute or two while I just quickly pre-read it. Okay, to make sure I've got everything that I say correctly. Okay, so if y'all give me about a minute or two, that'll be brilliant. Okay, please have patience. Okay, so let me do the questions first. Let me do the simple questions first. So, do you mind if I read it out loud, my darling? Thank you for the repost. Thank you for the repost. Do you mind if I do it out loud? Thank you for the roses. Hello, blank B. Lard. You're home now. Hello, Kate. How are you doing? The questions are fine, not the backstory. Well, I won't read the backstory, my darling, because it's one thing I don't read. The only reason why I don't read backstories, guys, is because it gives me too much information. I don't want the information, basically. Okay? When I'm doing the reading, I don't want information. I'll read the backstory basically after. Okay? To clarify everything that I've said. That's when I read it. Okay? Just the way I work. Just so it doesn't influence anything. So, what's next in store for you in love? Let's have a look. Thank you for the harmony. What's next for you in store in love? What's in store in love for you? What's next? Let's see what's next. My sweetie. My absolute sweetie. You're about to go on a journey of your lifetime. There's about to be change. I feel that there is a courtship coming your way. At the same courtship, may I just say. Courtship. It's got a P on the end. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a new change. I feel... Okay. How do I say this without sounding absolutely racist? Oh, easily. I feel it's more of someone from a hotter country. So, like America, Italy, Spain. That sort of area. So someone in Europe around America. Okay, coming for you, my darling. At the same time, I feel you're going to stumble across them by accident. I don't feel it's going to be on purpose, my darling. I do feel it's more going to be an accident. Okay, my sweet. What I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is this person is very high educated. Okay, very, very high. Beautiful education. Okay. What I'd also say here, my darling, is I feel like he's a business owner. Okay, I do feel like he owns his own business, my little sweet. Okay, boo. I feel like this is going to be the person you get married to. This is going to be the person you stay with. Okay. Pardon me. I feel like this person is going to be absolutely brilliant for you. Okay, I feel like anyone you've got right now, I feel as good as they are, I feel you're not patient enough to wait for them. Okay, thank you for the friendship necklace. Okay, I feel like you don't have the patience. Thank you for the boxing gloves. Okay, my darling. So I feel like you're just going to move straight on from them. Okay. And it's not your fault you don't have the patience. Hello, Tom. Okay. It's not your fault, my darling. Not in the slightest. Okay. I feel like it is going to get easier for you. It is going to get better for you. One thing that I would say here is that there is better fortune coming as well, my darling. It is going to take a little bit of time, though. Although there is good fortune, time it will take. Okay, boo? So that's answer to question 1. Question 2. Should you move on from your current community, maybe to another city or to Europe? Isn't that weird? how I mentioned Europe in the first part of that reading. Isn't that just weird? I feel like that's a little bit creepy. Bearing in mind, I hadn't read question 2 yet. I was just skimming into the backstory, like seeing what it was, if it was backstory or not. Wow. You can tell I've had these cards for a while. Bloody box is falling apart. Right, let's see. Should you move community? When you say or to a different city... Ooh, thank you. I need that massage today. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, boo. Mwah. When you say different city, are you in America or England, my darling? So is that like a state, or is that like an actual city? Or is it like New York or something like that? Thank you for the hand heart, my darling. Mwah. Thank you for blow the kisses, my darling. Thank you. America. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So it could also be why I got American. Someone in America coming for you as well. Hot country. Damn, I'm good. Let's see, my darling. Let's see. Right, I don't think just another city, my darling. I think America, in general, I think I would say move to somewhere in Texas. Okay, I'm trying to think of the Texas city. I've got it on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot what it's called. Give me one sec. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the donuts. Damn it, where is it? Thank you for the manifesting, my darling. I've just seen that. Mwah, thank you. Dallas, that is the place I was thinking of. Dallas, my darling. Okay. Dallas. Okay. I was trying to think, you know, I was thinking of like the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, and then I couldn't think of the actual place. I was there like, well, it's Dallas something. I would say Dallas for you, my darling. So complete, okay, not just change. I would say complete change for you. I wouldn't say centre of Dallas though. Okay, not the centre, my darling. That's not going to work for you. I would probably say the outer skirts. Okay, my sweet. Thank you for the lovely gifts Charlotte sending. Mwah, thank you. But yeah, I would probably say the outer part of Dallas for you. Okay, I would say that would work very, very, very well. Okay, my darling. And I would say it would suit you very much. I would say you'll find a very good community around there. If you've got a church that you go to, I think you'll be accepted into another church, my darling. Okay. Because I feel like I feel like everything's going to work out in Dallas for you. Better jobs, better money. Because at the end of the day, Dallas, to be quite frank, Texas is a bloody gold mine. It's one of the richest states out there. To be frank, it used to be its own place. It did basically. So if Texas did move away from America and left America and was no longer a state, it would be very rich due to oil and other things around it. So I would say you will benefit from Dallas and benefit from Texas in a whole. Okay, I would say the only thing that you are going to have to learn how to deal with would probably be the heat, but knowing you, I think you'd be fine. But yeah, Texas, I feel, would be a massive, massive help for you, my darling. Okay, but yeah, Dallas. Someone else mentioned... Where was it? Nashville. So yeah, Nashville or Dallas for you, my darling. Okay, I feel like they would be very, very, very good. Okay, boo. Let's have a look at your next question. Question 3. What's next in the outcome for J the Leo and O the Virgo? Can I ask, are you the Virgo or is that someone completely different? Excuse me. It's someone completely different. Okay. Okay. So what was the question again? What's next in the outcome for J the Leo and O the Virgo? Well, straight off the bat. Okay, straight off the bat, boo. I'm hearing an ending. Okay, straight off the bat. Let me move it. There we go. So yeah, straight off the bat, ending. Okay. Straight off the bat, ending. Okay. I won't be a second, Alicia. It's because we've got a £30 donation from this lovely person. So they're getting a little longer than normal because of how big the donation was. So remember, guys, the bigger donation, the longer I spend on you. Mostly to say thank you. Okay, because it does mean a lot. It's free live. I don't expect you to pay money. If you do, it's amazing. And if you send that much, holy shit, it's bloody amazing. So thank you so much. She interfered in your connection app. So yeah, what I would say here for my darling, good night, Jem, my darling. What I would say here for you, my darling, is I would say things are ending between them. There isn't going to be anything staying, to be quite frank. Okay, it's impossible. Thank you for the corgi, my darling. Mwah! Okay, it's physically impossible. Okay. One thing that I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like I feel it's almost like they're held back, okay? I feel like she's getting her negative karma, to be quite frank. Thank you for the donut, my darling. Remember, guys, don't forget to fill out my gift gallery if we can. Okay, I feel like she's getting her karma, my darling, so she's finally getting what she deserves. And he's doing the same back to her. He is slowly leaving her, my darling. He is slowly moving on because he is realising that there is nothing good for those two. He's realising that there is nothing coming on for those two. So what he is realising here is that he does need to move forwards, move on, because she's just been an absolute bitch, and he's realising that all she's doing is bitching. Okay. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is I would say pure move. Okay, there's a pure move going on, my darling, okay? And to be quite frank, I would say it's going to wake him up towards you. Think of the roses. Okay, that's going to wake him up towards you, my darling. And he's going to... can't speak today. And he's going to start showing you like, oh my god, I screwed up. Okay, so he's going to start coming towards you. By then, you will have moved on, my darling. Okay. Which you will regret. But I see you're going to move on for the better. Okay. What I would say here is you are going to stay brilliant friends. Okay, so you're going to have a good friendship. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you for the rising star. Okay. But I see when you move to Texas, my darling, I do see someone better. Okay. And I feel like they could be from Italy or Spain moving over to Texas themselves, or they could be someone from Texas. Okay, it's one of those three. What is the time period? I would say, well, for the move, that's going to be in about 2 to 3 years. Okay, that's how long it's going to take for it to process and act. For you finding the love, that's going to take about 1 to 2 years. And for him to start realising how much he's screwed up, that's going to take about 1 to 4 months. Okay, my darling. But by then, your feelings for him will just have dissolved, because you'll think, why am I wasting my time with a guy that can't actually enjoy me for who I am or what I am? And that is what you are going to realise. Thus, that is where you're going to move forwards from. Okay? Does that all make sense? Hello, Amy. I want to say it's Amy. I've forgotten how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Hello, Rachel. Is there a prediction of children for me? It was said me and him will have a child. Let's see. Can't see that properly. I was wondering if the job between him and O or someone else. I would say there's definitely a child coming for you, my darling. Okay? But I would say it's going to be between you and someone else, my darling. Okay? I would say the energy shifted to you and someone else. Okay, because to be quite frank, Spirit's seen how he treats you, and Spirit's gone, look, a child with him is going to be a sin, to be quite frank. Okay, so to be quite frank, someone else for you, okay? Thank you for the heart, me also. Hello, my darling. Does that make sense? Does that all make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. My WhatsApp isn't open yet because I'm transferring phones. I am. Okay. So what I would say here is do not call me on WhatsApp yet. I'll let you know when WhatsApp will be open again. Okay. I feel like my name has been dragged out. This is why I'm saying moving to Texas would be quite good for you, my darling. Okay. Because you will not know anyone there. Okay. So you will get the life that you deserve. Okay, my darling. You'll get the life that you deserve. Okay. I'm glad that all makes sense. Okay. Shall I get ready to pack stuff up? To pack house stuff up? Yes, my darling, get ready for it, yes. Yes, yes, definitely. R's coming back to work, India. R's coming back to work, boo. But yeah, Tia, if you keep me in the loop, I would love to know how it goes for you, my darling. Okay, so keep me in the loop, please, if possible. You don't have to. It'd just be nice to know how it goes. Okay. So, let me see who's next. Alicia. Why did Sammy... Thank you, my darling. Why did Sammy stare at you today and say something under his breath towards you? Let's have a look. I feel like he did this due to the fact they wanted to get a reaction, my darling. What I'd also say for you as well, pardon me, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is that he wants to sort of see what you're going to do, wants to work it out with you, my darling. But at the same time, it's almost like he's trying to figure himself out. I would say he's trying to look cool in front of people. I do feel like there is a third party involved. Okay, I do feel like there's a third party coming your way, my darling, okay? Hope that helps. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the blower kisses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, guys, all the gifts that y'all are sending me really does help out. Okay? Not romantically, my darling, but sexually. Okay? Sexually. But yeah, all the gifts that y'all send helps out because it means that I get to make this my job. Same with the donations. So thank you all so much for all the donations and for all of the gifts that y'all are sending. So, who's this? Namira. Is the reason he doesn't contact you because... Is that the reason he doesn't contact you because problems? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. That is correct, boo. Okay. Towards Sammy, my darling, at the moment. Okay, towards Sammy at the moment. Okay. Although I do feel like there is someone coming towards you as well. Okay, boo? Maria, you are predicted a B. Okay, you are predicted a B, my darling. Okay, you will get a B+. Okay. Of course you can ask a question, my darling. You've got 10 minutes left of this beautiful live. You're very welcome, my darling. You've got 10 minutes left of this beautiful live. Also, guys, hopefully a bit later I will be live on xx.j18xx account. Okay, on TikTok as well. Okay. So yes, that'll be for positivity, just chatting. That's going to be my battles account, and when we get to 1,000 we can start using the shop. That's going to be where I promote things from other people's shop and stuff, okay? Do you need to be worried? No. Will you fail any of your exams, please? Please no, haha, let's see. You won't necessarily fail, my darling. You're going to pass by the skin of your teeth. You'll be very close to a fail, my sweetie, very close in some of your exams. Okay, so you're not going to fail in all of them, but on some of them you're going to be getting it by the skin of your teeth. Okay. I hope that helps. You just need a pass. Aww. I feel on one of them you will get 100% though, my dear. Okay. So a couple will get 100%. One sec, guys. Let me switch over my deck of cards. We need to use tarot. Also, I fancy calling out a tarot reader today. I fancy calling a tarot reader out. So I'm going to do it. So guys, when you're reading tarot, you need to use your intuition. You do not use a book. Okay. You do not use a book. And you can only be born with the gift to read tarot. Okay, you can only be born with the gift. There is no way in hell. Okay. One sec, guys. There is no way in hell that you can learn to read tarot to do it on telling the future. Okay. You can't learn tarot to tell the future. You can, if you've got the ability, you can learn how to use the ability because you've already got it. But you cannot, and I cannot stress this enough, you cannot learn to become a psychic if you were not born with it. Okay, I'm about to call someone out. Give me one sec. It's got to add my phone number to something. 10 here plus 44 there. That is valid. One sec, guys. Give me one sec. So, I didn't mean to do an evil smirk, I'm sorry. So the account goes under the name of Robust Tarot. Okay. And they say you can learn tarot, you can't. Okay. Look. You can learn tarot to do your measly like mental health check and all that. I've heard readers say that they don't connect with spirit or even believe in spirit, so why are they reading? Exactly. Okay, so when it comes to tarot, is you do not use, but I've never read a tarot book in my life. Okay. And I'm very successful. I am. I've told people's fortunes. I've helped people mentally. Okay. But you need to be born with a gift to use tarot. Okay. Lizzie, is T planning on being silent forever? No, my darling, they're not planning to be silent forever. Okay, but yeah, so that person I'm calling out. Okay, I'll do it again if I have to. Also, you can't do tarot if you've got PTSD or anything like that, because then you start speaking from life experience. Okay, and you can't use life experience in everything. Okay, and if you've got really bad mental health, you cannot do tarot, and PTSD is part of that. And the reason why you can't is because your mental health is so negative. Your readings will be negative. Simple as. Thank you for the heart puffs. I know there are lots of toxic readers, lots of them. I'm here to bring the truth. I am. I'm here to bring the truth. But yeah, you can't learn tarot if you don't have the gift. You can learn tarot to do tough love. So if you like Madam, okay, if y'all know who that is, you'll know I love them. Okay, it's Madam. They do tarot as tough love. They don't fortune teller, and they have said that. Okay, they have said that. They've been honest about that. Okay, so I'm fine with them. But these readers that go, oh, this and that, and oh, you can't tell future tarot. Tarot's not for the future. Yes, it is. Some guy, I can't remember his name, but he's got PTSD and depression, and he reads incorrectly a lot. And this is why you can't do it if you've got PTSD and depression. Because your mental health is so smacked. It doesn't work. Will you be happy with the move? Let's see. Yes, my darling. I'm good, thank you. How are you? And the other thing about that lady is she goes with tarot. And she goes, oh, I'm not answering that question. We'll let the universe choose what you need. Okay? And I'm sat there thinking, honey, you don't choose. One sec. I closed the door for a reason, chat. Oh, there. With tarot is... Where was I? Oh yeah, with tarot, and she goes, the universe does. No. The universe... You don't choose what the universe wants to tell a person. The person chooses what they want the reading on. And if they go general, that's when you do it as a general. The only thing you don't do as a reader is health. That's the only thing you don't do. You do medical, you do anything else. You just don't do health. Okay. That's the only thing you don't do. I remember my first reading with Jamie, and you said no matter what happens in your life, you will be always lucky. You will, my darling. You will. But that is the way it works. Will Sammy pursue this girl? Let's see. He will, but not for long, my darling. He will, but not for long. Okay. Right. Let me just quickly switch my deck. Let me switch my deck. One sec. Ash, should you continue to try and sell the thing you make or focus on spirituality? Both. Do both. Okay, do both, my darling. Try and sell and focus on your spirituality. It is possible. Hello, Nay. Okay, do both. Don't do a singular. The other exam is not oral. Well, I hope it's not oral, my darling, because that's something we don't want to examine. Okay. Will you get an A, B, C, D, or E, or fail on your bachelor assignment? Let's see. You will get a D. Okay, my darling. You'll get a D on that one. You won't fail, you just get a D. When we get a girlfriend, you'll get a girlfriend when you look for one, my darling. Simple as. What are Matt's intentions and next actions towards you? Now, this is a question the woman wouldn't do. She doesn't even do cheating, for God's sake. Let's see. I feel like his next intentions aren't as positive as you would think, aka they're not in person. I would say that the communication will get better between the both of you. I'd say that he is looking for communication. Okay, my sweetie pie. He is looking for it, and you will get the communication that you need. Okay. What I would say here for you, though, my darling, is that you need to be aware of what is going on and aware of what is around you. Okay, my darling. At the same time, I feel like you need to relax. That's what he wants from you, is you to relax a little bit more. Okay, he can tell that you're slightly stressed. Okay. Okay, my darling. Hope that helps. Also, guys, also, I have an event in Herefordshire that I'll be travelling down to on the 7th of June, 2025. Okay. It is called the Golden Valley Vintage and Country Fair. I will be doing the morning, okay, and the show starts at 10:30 a.m. and it ends at 7 p.m. Okay, that's when like the evening starts. So I'll be gone before the evening. Okay, I'm not staying for that. Okay. But I will be at the Golden Vintage Country Fair. This takes place in Hereford. Okay. You can find it on their website at www.vintageandcountryfair.co.uk. Okay, my darlings. And that'll be on the 7th of June. It will. Okay. You'll see my little stall. Okay. Thank you for the heart, me. Mwah. You'll see my little stall. You will. Okay. Do I have a picture on my Facebook? I should do. Should have a picture on my Facebook. God, the internet's slow in here. Photos. Thank you for the hat and moustaches, my darling. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Photos of me. I've never been so vain. Oh, I don't. I think it's in my gallery. Give me one sec, guys. I'm going to show you what my stall will look like. You go all the way to last year. And that's me having a drink. That's me having another drink. Oh, and another drink. And more drinks. And more drinks. Yeah. So this is what my stall will look like. Okay. Where is my stall going to be? I don't know where it's going to be yet. We've not had confirmation for the part of the pitch that I will get. I will announce that closer to the day. Okay. But it's in Hereford. It is. I'll be travelling down to go to Hereford. It'll be in Herefordshire, not Hereford. That's the city. I'll be travelling down to Herefordshire. And like I said, it's called the Golden Valley Vintage and Country Fair. Okay, 7th of June it is. And it starts at 10:30 a.m. Okay. My prices range from £1 to £15 at these events. They do. Unless you go to the Gloucester Prison one, then they're a little bit more higher. It's the stall fees higher for me. So I have to make the money back and make money. Thank you for the heart, mate. At this event, you get local products, crafts, arts and photographs, plants, vintage goods. You got food and drink there, so roast meats, crepes, burgers. You've got plant stuff. Got cakes. You've got a full bar, ice cream. Thank you for the heart me. You've also got the Welsh Axemen, archery, falconry, tug of war. Okay. Morris dancing, medieval reenactments there as well. To go there, so if you actually want to go there, so if you go to their live music ticket is 10 quid to go into the live music when they do that event. The normal tickets is around about £9 for an adult, £4 for a child. And if you want to go camping there, it's about 20 quid. By the way, I'm not sponsored by them. It's because I'm going there to do a fete / fair. They've also got air rifle range there as well. They've got mini bar areas. They've got picnic areas as well. Okay. You've got arena events, so gun dog demonstration, ferret world, falconry display, medieval reenactment, family dog show, final. Okay. So I will be at that. Okay, I will be posting more about that as well. That's just one of the many events I'll be going to this year. Okay, one of the many. I have loads. Okay, Jamie, can I ask something I need to know before next week? Yes, you may, my darling, and then I'm going to pop off. Jamie, why don't you have a donation button on YouTube? I have not unlocked it yet. I need people to watch me for 3,000 hours now. Okay, once I get that, we can have a donation section. If you do want to donate, go to the link in my bio. You've got my Buy Me Coffee, you've got my Stripe, my PayPal. You can send donations through that, my darling, if you would like to, if you do want to donate. Are you filtered? When will Lee reach out? Let's see, when will Lee reach out? About a month. About a month. Does Brian from City Tech is attracted to you? Let's see. Are they attracted to you? No, he's not attracted to you, my darling. No. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to say that. So, how many? So, we've got 606 subs. Let's try and get that up. Okay, I've got 606 subs on YouTube. My YouTube is Card Readings with Jamie. Okay. So, earnings, that's what I need. So, we are on 1,202 public watch hours. Okay. Thank you, Jules. Now, if you're in TikTok, I've got 19,500. So if I could get 3,000 of you just quickly heading over to my YouTube and just watching the back, like even if you just leave it on the background for an hour, that's all I need. That's all I need. So yeah. Right, Kerry, what's your question, my darling? Because I do need to go for my dinner. What's your question? You'll be the last one of the night. Okay. I will be on tomorrow. Okay. Be okay. What's your question, my darling? The last one of the night. That's all right, Maureen. That's all right, boo. I'll be on again tomorrow. Do not worry. Do not worry. He's probably looking at you multiple times because he wants a friendship, my darling. Energies change, my darling. Remember, energies change. Okay. But, remember, he might not like you right now. Okay. But, might like you in the future. Alicia, add that to your WhatsApp, my darling. Add that to your WhatsApp. That question. Okay. Jules, you have your sub reading tomorrow, my darling. Okay. Because we're doing paid tomorrow. Okay, that's when sub readings will happen. Okay, boo? Can you have a general card? Of course you can. Of course you can. Thank you for your £10 donation. So your general card is a Two of Swords in reverse. With this card, it is basically saying here is that you need to look forwards. Okay, you've got things coming towards you. You've got quite a lot of joy coming towards you, to be quite frank. I see you've got a business choice coming towards you. Okay, so I do see a business opportunity coming towards you as well, my darling. We've also got the Hierophant on the bottom. What this is suggesting here for you, my darling, is that it's suggesting an opening coming for you. Okay, an opening in 2 jobs. Okay, I'm seeing a choice is going to be made on which one you take. I feel these are more part-time, or they could end up becoming full-time. I don't quite know yet. I'm going to be honest there. But it's heading more a good way. Okay, my darling, so it is going to give you a good choice. Okay, boo? Hope that helps. Can you continue paying? No, my darling, but I do need to come off. My dinner is ready. As much as I love that payment, my darling, my dinner is ready and I'm starving now. This is what happens when you take shots and drink alcohol in the middle of the day. But you're tasting the alcohol to make sure you want to buy it. But yeah, hope that makes sense, boo. Right, I'm going to pop off for now, guys. Thank you all so much for your lovely donations that y'all have sent me. It does mean a lot. I will see y'all in the next one. Toodle pip for now. Thank you all so much for your support. I will be making a video on my about my YouTube. Okay, to get more people to go over. Because I'm not lying. Got 19.5k followers. I'm sure I can get 3,000 by the end of the week. 3,000 views. But yeah, I just need more people to subscribe to my YouTube so I can get 1,000 views. So I can get 1,000 subs even, because I've got so many on TikTok. I'm trying to move them on to other platforms as well. We can do it. We can do it. But yeah, toodle pip for now. Thank you all so much for your support. I will see y'all in the next one. I'll be live again tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll be live again a bit later for half an hour on my xx.j18xx account. Okay, it's my personal account. Okay, my darlings, will be live on that later. Okay. For half an hour just to get my challenges done on it. Okay, so toodle pip for now. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.